On today's episode, we are learning exactly what it takes to maintain your sobriety while on the journey. And if you can rock with that, definitely rock with me and stay tuned because I'm going to give you some great tips. Meanwhile, before we get into all of that, please make sure that you hit subscribe. Make sure that you like the video if you like the video, and also make sure that you leave your comments below. Let me know what it is that you do on your journey to maintain your sobriety if you're going through a sobriety moment. And it could be sobriety from anything. Maybe it's caffeine, maybe it's alcohol, maybe it's hard drugs, maybe it's shopping. Whatever it is for you, if you have tips that can help someone else, this is what this community is all about. Go ahead and share it in the comments below, and let's go ahead and get into it. So in order to be able to maintain your sobriety, it's basically you have to relearn yourself. I'm sure that if you probably were addicted to a thing, you probably went through moments in your life where you probably was like, I have so much time on my hands now. My addiction held up so much of my time. Time flew by. Now what do I do with my time? Instead of hanging out and drinking with my friends on the weekend or day to day, what can I do with this time now? And I'm glad you asked, because now that you have this free time, you can use it in order to find things that you actually like to do. New hobbies. I just came from working out, okay? And me and my man, we work out all the time. We work out every day, 5 days a week, and it takes up a lot of our time, but he's also on his own journey. He's not necessarily going through sobriety, but he doesn't smoke or drink, so it's easy for him. He works out with me, and we do it together, and it's a thing that bonds us. And I love that. I have somebody, a partner, who's willing to go at it with me. So finding a hobby. Maybe you are the next fitness model or exercise guru, and you probably know things about losing weight on the journey. You'll learn that about yourself. You have free time. You can really invest the time it takes to learn that hobby, that skill. Maybe for you, you're an awesome cook, and not that you just inherently know how to cook because your family taught you, but you started buying cookbooks and getting into new recipes, and it'll help you like maintain because you'll have something else to give your attraction to. You see what I'm saying? Basically, that's what it is. You have to find something else to do that will spark new interest, as it was when you first started getting into your addiction. So some people, it's exercise. Some people, it's books. Started a library. Some people, it's investing time into your very big spiritual gifts, your children. Maybe you need to spend more time with them, get to know them better, help them with their everyday studies. Maybe they want to start and get into sports and things like that, and you can help them. You have the time to do it now. You can invest all the time it takes, because it's definitely a not a struggle, but it's definitely a well invested way to use your time is to invest it into your children. You know what I mean? Like being able to just gift them with that confidence. Like my mom was always there in the stands watching me play. That's a good thing. That's a good thing for them to feel, and it makes you feel good inside too. Maybe you can invest this time into the elderly that people have forgotten about. Use your time to go and see about them in their nursing homes, or help them do their grocery shopping and things like that. Most of them like to do that on their own, but if they're unable to get out there, especially with COVID and everything that's going on, you can offer them that help because you have the time now. Okay, you can also invest in your home. You might want to start doing that new decorations, and maybe this will bring out that real interior designer that's in you. You might have this art that you've always wanted to put out there. If you could, I would raise that up so you can see it. Yeah, right there. Yeah, so you might actually be a little artist that don't even freaking know it. This is the time to invest into your crafts that God has blessed you with. He's blessed you with so many. Use your time wisely. Also, find new things to do with your friends. And maybe your friends were the type that want to hang out all the time, but maybe you'll be that friend to introduce them to something new. Maybe y'all can go hiking up a mountain, through the woods, safely, of course. Maybe y'all could do a little game night and people come over and y'all just play games and y'all eat great food and you introduce them to some exotic teas. You know, maybe you're into like poetry, and you can show them the way that you've learned how to like use your poetic skills. You have a gift inside of you that's been laying dormant, okay? And there's no better time than now to go ahead and invest in that. Go ahead and let the people know exactly what it is that you know how to do better than anybody else. Okay, that's the gift that God has given you. Now is the time to display that, because you have the time now, because you are doing something better for yourself. You're helping yourself. You're making your soul glow. You never know. You might be able to start a business. You might be able to, you know, invest in building your credit. It'll be so much that you can do. There's not like there's absolutely nothing else to do, and you're gonna live this ho-hum life. There's plenty for you to do. Now that we are here at the end of the video, thank you for watching. Thank you for investing your time into watching this video, and take some of my tips and learn from it. Do something with your time. There's no better time than now to invest in yourself. You're doing the work. You're on the journey. Invest into your spirituality if you need to. You know what I mean? Learn different spirits in different ways to work with the spirit. Learn to appreciate your ancestors. They made sure that you reincarnated into this life right now in order to break generational curses. Did you ever think about that? And you're working and you're doing the work right now. So invest your time wisely and give them the best that you got. Straight from Naomi the G. Thank you for your time. Subscribe to the channel, and please like the video on your way out. See you next time.